Well, I'm here up at the apiary. The sun is shining again. It's still quite cold, it's about 14 degrees. But what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to remove the mouse guards. The mouse guards are put on in the winter to stop the mouse coming in. Lovely cluster of bees. The mice can scurry in underneath the cluster of bees around the queen, eat all their stores. The result is dead bees, happy mouse, no stores. So I think that time of year has gone, so I'm going to take the mouse guards off because they are out flying on a day like today and they are struggling to get in, so follow me. At the moment here in the UK we just get such a short period of sunshine to do all this, but I'm looking up at the sky and the clouds are going that away and there's blue sky that way and going that way the dark clouds. So fingers crossed I'm not wrong in that assumption that I'll be all right for the next 10 minutes. And here they all are, look, buzzing away, and if you can see all the pollen on their legs, they've got to get through that mouse guard. So I think they're going to be very happy when I take those mouse guards off. So I'm beginning with hive number 1, always a good place to start. And in order to get to the mouse guards, I've got to remove the roof and the thermal casing. So here we go. I'm just going to put the roof back on, just to keep that little bit of extra warmth in. I put it on with a drawing pin, so I'm just going to very gently remove that drawing pin. And so, hello girlies. That's it, everything gentle. You can see there they've got a lot more space now. They haven't got to negotiate the holes, they can come in and out more freely. And less pollen hopefully scraped off their back legs as they negotiate what was the mouse guard. I'm still on hive number 1. You can see they've eaten all the fondant icing. There's absolutely nothing left. Because somebody told me yesterday that although they're collecting pollen, there's very little nectar, so they might still need some food. So I'm going to heft the hive now. Hefting the hive, as I've said before, is just very simple. Take the roof off because the roofs are very heavy, and it's just lifting them very gently like this. Okay, this is hive number 3, so you can definitely see that it's easier for them to get in. Now I've taken this mouse guard away. So this is the last hive, hive number 5. 2, 3 and 4 have been done. This one, as you're aware, is the one that took so long to get a queen. And just as I'd given up on it, there she was. Let's give it a quick heft. Same as all the others really, very light. So again, back to what that chap said, bringing in the pollen. There isn't any nectar. This one doesn't have a mouse guard, I've forgotten that. But I put on this one, oh excuse me, a little meshes. So what I'll do is I'll just pull that a little bit further apart, not a lot because the gap really is very small. Just give them a little bit more room, like the others. Not to some extent, but a little bit more. Just open it out just a little bit. There. And pop these back in. You're all right, girls. You're all right, girls. Yeah, no, darling. Oh, you're covered in pollen. How lovely. How lovely. Let's just give them a bigger gap than they had before. Not a summer space, but enough that more of them can get in without struggling. It's very difficult doing it in these gloves. Here we go. That's it. Just turned that round for you so you can see they've got a little bit more space to go through, and look at that little girl, she's got pollen on her head, pollen on her legs. There they go. Lovely jubbly. Well, that's it. The bees are all flying. I'm standing behind the hives. They look fabulous, but all the hives are really light. So I've made the decision, taking into consideration what the gentleman said to me yesterday at the Welsh Spring Convention. Yes, they're flying, they're bringing in lots of pollen, but hefting the hives is absolute proof that there isn't that much nectar out there for them. So I am going to feed all my hives, and I think I'm going to go to Aldi this afternoon, get some sugar, and I'm going to give them some sugar syrup. And I will do photos of that later so you can see how that's done too. But very happy with them so far. But don't be fooled by how many bees there are flying. They still need you to keep an eye on them. Heft those hives. Are they light? Do they need sugar syrup? Do they need any help until this weather really does clear out and the blossoms come out and they've got enough to feed themselves? So I'm going to leave you at my gorgeous flying bees. So you sit and watch the bees fly. I'm going to sit up here, watch my girlies flying, and I'm going to start making some notes.